Okay. Can you hear me now? I think I had something clicked off, but I'm not sure if that was the culprit. Yes, now. Okay. Happy Sassy Tuesday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's all good in the hood, they tell me. Okay, let's say hi to everyone who's graced me with their presence in the chat so far on today. We do have Judy from Georgia. We do have Donnell and Miss Donna in the house. We have Miss Ann coming from Virginia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Miss Brenda, she says she hear me. You guys can hear me loud and clear. Very, very good. I did have something clicked off. I was, you know, how you got to click some buttons, and I accidentally clicked one that I shouldn't have clicked. That was the problem. You're gonna hear some sounds and stuff from behind me, and that is because it's kind of blustery outside and I have no control of that. We do have Miss Annette in the house. Hello, hello, hello. We also have Angel is in the house. Guys, because today is Stephanie got to catch up on her temperature quilt because I haven't been feeling well. You guys already probably know that because I did post it in my community tab. Your girl has been sick and afflicted. Not only did I have a crazy UTI, my daughter brought the crud in the house and my back went out. So if I couldn't have no luck, if I couldn't have bad luck, I sure wasn't having good luck, okay? So I'm just lucky to be yet in the land of the living. Do I feel 100%? No. You know, do you see this? Do you see this? He just want me to let y'all know to see him because he just got groomed. Shady and petty. Come here so they can see you. Oh, you want to show off your little Valentine's neck scarf? He just so. My yubbers. You my big boy. You're not getting no candy. You're not getting any candy. You say hi to the people. They have on hearts on my bandana. They're saying hello to you, Vincent. Hello, Janine. Yeah, hey Jay. Look at Benson. He just being Benson. Okay. Okay. Is that good now? Are you good? Are you good? They see you. Are you good? I have a lot of work to do. Are you good? Okay, you're good. You're good. You're good. There you go. Go be great. Go be great. Okay. Oh, don't we now? Okay, we see an Irish tail lady is in the house. Hello, hello, hello. Let me put my hair back so we can go ahead and get started. Because you know, when the hair go back, you know that means we're about to get busy with some work. But before I do get busy, I want to talk to you guys about something that happened to me earlier today on Facebook. Thank you, Donna. Um, on Facebook this morning, I got on and it said that I had been restricted for an hour. I was like, what? I don't even get on Facebook like that. Only reason why I have Facebook is so I can have my groups. I have my Sassy Quilting Tribe. I also have my Stephanie Harris Professional Long Arm Quilting page, which I connect with my Instagram. So those of you who don't have Instagram, I also post the same post on Facebook. And I also have we did create a nonprofit organization for our daughter called Jordan Smile. foundation. We haven't been active on it. I'm waiting well, my daughter now is 18, and to see if her and her friends want to take over it. It is a foundation. It's a sickle cell foundation where we supply. Jordan loved going to school. So what we were doing was supplying children with sickle cell backpacks full of school supply for their return to school. So those are only things I do on Facebook. So for me to get a restriction, I was kind of ticked off about that. I was kind of like in my feelings because it clearly said someone reported me. And what, for saying happy birthday or hi or I love that or something like that. And then for Facebook to say it and say that I did something wrong. I mean, I've talked about my chickens and that, you know, Leo was roostering, but I wasn't vivid. I used the word roostering. So I don't know what could have caused the strike or the restriction. I'm able to get back in now, but that's beside the point. So I don't. If you guys have a problem, I'm not saying it's you guys, but anyone. If anyone has a problem, contact me. All my information is out there. Contact me to let me know that if I said something offensive to anybody, because that's never my intent. So I don't know. I don't know what was going on with that. I don't know if someone got mad because they couldn't get into the Sassy Tribe group. I have no clue. But it wasn't a restriction against any of the groups. It was clearly coming from my personal page. So, and I don't know if I've been hacked. No one has come to tell me that they received, another friend request for me. I have not sent any out. If that's the case, I know I'm going to have to go ahead and I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just so out of it. And Facebook is no help. Okay. No help whatsoever. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. It takes all kinds to make the world go around, girl. Shake it off and keep moving forward. You got this. Yes. Hey, Beverly. Yes, Facebook is crazy sometimes. I tried posting a quilt I long armed on my quilt on my page, and it said post crazy. Yeah, see, I mean, it's just nuts. I don't understand why they do the things that they do. Hey, Jill, thank you so much for stopping by. I know you're a busy woman tonight, so I understand your dilemma. So that was it. Um, as you can see, I am working on this temperature quilt. I am on day January 24th. I do have everything ready to go, so I could just sit back and sew with you guys. So we talked about that. We talked about restrictions. Now I'm gonna quickly talk about QuiltCon because you guys know your girl is going. I am going to QuiltCon, y'all. I'm super duper excited. Am I nervous about it? Yes, I am. And to be honest, it's probably more about having to meet a crowd, not meet, be around a large crowd of people that I do know that's going to be there. So that makes me a little bit nervous. That just makes me just a tad bit nervous, but that's okay. I'll get through it. I'm working through it. And I'm gonna enjoy the experience. I am going to enjoy the experience. But if you are going, I am following. Well, I already planned on doing this anyway. I'm not going to 100% say I'm followed what Becca and them doing. Becca and Donna. What I had planned on doing was to do pins, but they were doing stickers, so I did stickers instead because when I looked at for the cost of these said pins, there was no way I was going to be spending that kind of money for pens. Because they were wanting like $7 a pen, and these were like the enamel pens that I thought would be so cool. But yeah, no. I'm like, yeah, I love people, but I'm not that big yet. I'm not there yet, you know. So, yeah. So let me show you my pens. Let me go ahead and get this one set first. I am using the Becca's template for my temperature papers. That's all linked below in the description box, as well as the called for papers. Let's see here. Hey, Katie. Okay. Let me get this open. Yeah, so in the midst of me not feeling well, I was still able to accomplish a couple of things, not many, but you know, I was able to accomplish them because I was taking my time in doing so. And one of the things that I was working on behind scenes is it's a quilt that I'm working on for my good friend Angel. It's gonna. Do you remember me telling you guys about a shop quilt? The shop quilt. It's called Monkey Bars. This is the pattern. The pattern is linked below. I think I linked it below. If I didn't, let me know and I'll go back and link it. But what I did link that I know for a fact that I linked is where I got it. The fabric that I used for the quilt. It is by Micah. Slow down, Stephanie. The fabric is by Michael Miller Fabrics. This pattern is by Natalie Crabtree, and it is oh so stinking cute. Now, if you look at this quilt, this pattern, it looks like heck of a busy and a lot of pieces. Well, a lot of pieces it is, but it's really only 2 blocks repeated for every row. You have the basic 9 patch, and then you have a beautiful half square triangle and the 2 half triangles, or rectangles, or no, squares, I should say, right here. Absolutely love this quilt. So I'm going to show you guys a picture, and then I'm going to show you the actual quilt because I can't get the actual quilt all in one frame. So I just want to show you this picture right quick. Did you guys see that picture? It's so cute. I forgot to put my mic on that scene, so I want to show it to you again. But just so I had to come back, so you let you know that you're not going to hear me talking during this scene, but when I'm showing you the picture. But isn't it gorgeous? I love it. That quilt is gorgeous. So here is the actual quilt, and it is again, it is a Michael Miller's. Hey guys, and the pattern is free. Okay, it's free. Cute. on it, but I wanted to show you just a couple of the blocks. I'm going to do a video dedicated to this quilt so you guys get to see it there. But like this is a row right here. It's just these two blocks. See it? Repeat it. This block, and then it comes to the 9 patch and it's repeated. And I'm telling you guys, it's so stinking cute. Oh my gosh, why did I just do that? Okay. I have to lift carefully because I have my squares and everything down here. But yes, now I want to show you some of the fabric in this line. Let me, can't do too much because my back is still acting up. We have a seat. But I want to share with you some of this goodness. And I'm going to show it all in a dedicated video. But I just wanted to give you guys, just in case you guys don't see the video right away, because it's not going to be this week, and most likely next week. But look at how beautiful this fabric is. It is a cross between think of grunge, and the fabric that I'm using right now is MODA marbles. So this is a MODA marble. And this is a grunge. It's a white on white grunge. Think of these two having a baby and coming out with Patina. Oh, freaking stunning. Now, Stephanie, you pulled this fabric from somewhere on it off of this table. I think it was you. Was it you? Yeah, it was you. Okay. But yes, isn't it gorgeous? Look at this. And again, all this stuff this fabric line is available at Halo Inspirations, and it's pre-cut. She has the pre-cuts available right now. So look at all of this gorgeousness. Oh. Here's some gold. But yes, I don't want to show it all to you. Like I said, I want to do a dedicated video showing you all of the fabrics. I just wanted to bring to your attention this beautiful quilt that I have been working on called Monkey Bars by, again, Michael Miller. It is free. I have to make sure. I don't think I linked the pattern this time, but if I didn't, I'll link it tonight before I go to bed. But again, it's called Monkey Bars, and you will see it on their page if you just have to have it like right now. You will see it in a with warm colors, and you will see it with cooler colors, but it's the exact same pattern. Same pattern. And you can put your own fabrics to it like I did. So yeah. And this, now you know your girl loves the color green. And this is the back that I chose for the quilt. And it looks very, very good with these colors. Okay, now I know I had got off QuiltCon and I was talking about stickers, and I just wanted to share with you really, really quick my stickers that I will be taking. Hi, Zandra, to QuiltCon. And it's like a holographic, and it says "Let's Sew It Up." It has my name and where you can find me on my socials. Okay. And hi, Miss Jean. Speaking of Miss Jean, I wanted to share this, and then we just gonna go ahead and get sewing because it's getting late. I received a blessing package in the mail. She did reach out to me to find out if I could use this, and I was like, of course, because you know I will be doing this quilt, Field Full of Dreams, at the end of the month, and I forgot, I told somebody about this, and I need to get it to them, a copy of that to them. Well, not a copy. Let me rephrase that. A pattern over there to them. I just reminded myself that I needed to do that. But yes. Oh, guys, this is so beautiful. But the Field Full of Dreams, I wanted to do that in African print. And I don't want to make sure I'm not showing anyone's information. But I received this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece of fabric. Look at this. Open it up so you guys can see it. Look at this. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, this is a panel, and I can see me putting this, using this as the backing on one of the quilts. You know, doing a piece backing. Gina is beautiful. Now this one reminds me of the kente cloth that, or the dashikis that my brother used to wear. Fabric is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Thank you so, thank you so, so much. This is such a blessing, and it is truly going to be used in these quilts, okay? Thank you so much. Look, it's going to be for the African quilt that I put on my bed. I'm not going to do it for their bed because I'm doing three of them. One is going to be for myself, and then the other two, all of them will be Field of Dreams, Field Full of Dreams. And the other ones will be, well, no, I'm going to give them some of this one because this is a lot. Benson got something. Hold on one second. Benson, come here. Come here. No, you little turkey. You just got put out. You got put out and no treat. Y'all think he cute. He's not that cute when he's being naughty. Okay? He's a jerk when he's being naughty. So thank you so much, Jean. From the bottom of my heart, I do appreciate it. It's such a thoughtful, thoughtful gift. Thank you so much. Yes, Ann is saying the Mid-Atlantic Quilt Festival is coming up soon in Hampton, Virginia. That isn't that a big shop hop? Hi, Liz. Is that shea fabric? I don't have no name on it on this one, but this one is guaranteed super a Casambo Textile Limited. So I'm sure what if that's what you were referring to, Angel. Yes. And watch for Ian and Tiff. Becca will be attending there as well. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and getting started with this. Let's go ahead and do this. But yeah, so let me mark off my list so I know that I talked to you guys about the shop quilt, lesson fabric, quilt con sticker. Okay, Lord, hold on 1 second. Oh, excuse me. Bless me. Whew. And that's another thing. My allergies have been acting. I mean, they've been in full effect. And especially when I come around the rabbits, whew, they're getting huge. Um, I probably wish I would have thought this whole thing through with the rabbits being in the house. One, I didn't know I would be allergic to them the way that I am. And then two, we're still trying to get them outside in the summer, sometime in the summer before next winter for sure, hopefully. That is our goal. But honey, I don't know, cause I'm telling you right now, this girl is going through with these allergies, and they so stinking cute. And I'm gonna tell you, these girls are funny. They make so much noise in the middle of the night, in the 2, 3 o'clock in the morning hours. I'm like, if y'all don't take your little butts to sleep. So what I did was now, because they're in my office, what I do now is I close the door to that office at night, and that way we won't be able to hear them. And in fact, they sleep better when the door is completely closed. Because if not, you will hear Oakland trying to break free, or I don't know what she's trying to do. She's rattling the cage. And I know that they're wanting to look for stuff to chew on for their teeth. So it has just really been crazy with them in their teeth. But I've got them some chew toys. And so hopefully they can remember they have those in the middle of the night instead of waking the whole entire house up. Because right now it's no fun getting woke up by them jackrabbits, okay? But that is the goal, is to put them outside. Of course, they will be in a shelter, and they will have shelter, and they'll be protected just as the chickens are protected. But honey, them little suckers. But they still, what I'm concerned that I hate is that they are still not friendly enough to want to be held. You know what I mean? They don't like to be held, but they do love to come up to me. Like if I'm talking to them, they'll come up to me and stand on my foot, or stand on, if I put my hand out, they'll stand, put their little front paws on my arm or something like that. They love that, but they just don't like being picked up. Neither one of them like being picked up. And that's why I haven't brought them down to show, like, oh, here's the baby. They just don't like it. And I've seen so many other people like, oh, this is my buddy. Oh, look, they love cuddles. Well, my two are not like that. Dag nabbit. But I do have a picture of them kissing Benson. So they let Benson get close to them without, sometimes they'll retreat, but now they've gotten comfortable with him coming in to the room, and they will let him, come up close to him and, give snuggles and or whatever. And I'm like, oh, that is so cute. And Benson loves it. And Benson will lay down and start crying if they, you know, go in their tunnel and won't come out, he'll start crying for them to come out, and they're like, I'm not coming out there, and they won't either. Especially on cleanup day when I vacuum, they get so mad at me. I won't see them for like 4 or 5 hours. I'm like, okay, I don't care if you mad or not. I'm mad that you flinging this poop all across this room in here. Okay, rabbits are messy. Rabbits are messy. Oh, if I would have known that, they would have been outside from jump. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't have got them because that's not true. But I am saying they wouldn't have been in my house because that means there's more work for a girl to have. I gotta do. Shoot, nobody got time. I don't be something there cleaning up no rabbit poo off the floor because they are sitting there flinging it everywhere. Little bad butt rabbit. But they are getting big and they're beautiful. Let's see. This is what I ain't even. I'm just talking. What are y'all working on? What y'all working on today? When I tell you right about now, my back is screaming like girl. And I'm like, no, you're not gonna win at this moment because I need at least 6 of these dang on temperature blocks to be done tonight, okay? And also, things have been happening. You know, I already told you guys, most of you already know. If you don't know, it's because you're new here. My husband retired. And I think he misses his job. And by him missing it, he's not interrupting me or anything like that. I don't want you to think that that's what's happening. I'm his person. You know what I'm saying? So we're by me being his person, I'm the one that he talks to the most. And so I can't, like, when he was working, I could spend my whole time down here when he was at work. Now I can't do that as freely as I had done it. I tried doing it in the past and it's just not working because then I won't see him because when he come home or when he will come home, he'll go rest or whatever. But now he's home all day and I don't think it's fair for me when I'm asking him to, oh babe, can you come out to the chicken coop with me and excuse me, help me clean it or whatever. And he's there for me with all of that. So I have to, give him time during the day and all that kind of stuff. But we get to talking or working on a project. It takes so much time. And it has just been really, really, okay, wait a minute now. It's just been really hard to get things done with him not working. Let me put it that way. So I have to figure out how I'm going to do this. Not like, I'm talking about life in general, so I can still quilt during the day, still do things like that. But I also want to make sure that he has his Stephanie time, you know what I mean? So we're trying to figure all this stuff out. We got some things to work out. So if you are a praying people, please keep us in prayer. so that, we can, figure it out. Now he wants to go back to work, but he really don't want to do it until after our daughter graduates, and that way it won't be a burden on me, having to pick her up and drop her off to school. Brenda is saying enjoy every minute with him. I know that's what I want to do. Talk about it with him. Be his person. Yes. Thank you, Denise. And hey, welcome, girl. Yes. And I know we've had, several conversations about it. And he doesn't, of course, don't want me to, stop YouTube or anything like that. But it my time my time in the quilting space will have to be limited. So that's where, we definitely have to have a very good, candid conversation about that. And says she decided last January no more starting quilt projects until I finish all of mine. It's working too. But watch out when I get caught up. I know that's right, girl. That's a good one because I do have several that I need to catch up on. Janine is saying I have a week's worth of temperature blocks to get done. Girl, I got 2 weeks. So you're good. You're good. Brenda says I did my Twilight Stars with the Primitive Gatherings, also by something about also Bonnie Hunter's Frolic from 2019. Oh, I bet that's pretty. Let me see if I can get this to extend some. I am working on a mystery quilt clue number 2, says Janine. Okay. What mystery quilt, girl? And Donnell said she was cutting up fabric earlier for the live stream. I'll be on tomorrow evening on Jean Kept in Stitches channel. We're going to be making charity quilts for kids. Okay. Fun for the bee. I think the material girls want to go too. Anne says she just got a border collie. He sleeps like a baby all night long. Babies wake up a whole bunch of times during the night. Well, mine did. It was just mine. My baby woke up all the time middle of the night. Hey, Victor. I gotta come out of this jacket. Yes. So speaking of that, y'all, we got a little bit of in her. We have a quilters collab full of 11 quilters. The 11 quilters are Sean, the guy who sews. He was for the month of February. If you haven't seen his video, go ahead and check it out. All of our videos are to be released the first of the month. Now I'm doing this in non-set order. I can't remember who. I'll only remember January and February is in my own for the month. But Becca will have a playlist of all the people who are participants and the videos and stuff like that. So be on the lookout for them. Like I said, Sean, the guy who sold, he was responsible for January. We're doing a row by row quilt. He did a lot of it, and all of the animals you can find over in Australia, and it is applique, and it is also peach. We do have that from Goody Good. Okay. Becca is telling me, thank you, Becca. I did get your message. She said my audio. Oh, my audio is messing up. Y'all. Thank you. My mic was on my jacket. Yep. It was on my jacket. So you guys were getting a butt conversation. Sorry. You know what was going to happen on a live. It was definitely going to happen on mine. So, anyway, what was I saying? I was talking about Becca's quick collab. Well, I know my butt is big. See, my butt is big and it was covering up the mic. Oh, Stephanie's got a big old butt. What? No, but what I was saying was Becca has this. I'm not going to even trim. I'm just going to start sewing. Becca has this beautiful quilt collab, and we're doing a row by row quilt. It is a group of quilters here on YouTube. All of us have less than 5,000 subscribers. Sean was up first for the month of January. He did animals in animals that you find over in Australia, or definitely better known animals that you find over in Australia. It is so stinking cute. We had a field of working between 10 and 60, 10 by 60 row. Oh, his animals came out so stinking cute. Now, some of them, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know what they were. I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't know what they were. Oh, like, what the heck is my block? And but with the instructions on it, him telling us what they were, I thought that was brilliant. And his stuff was applique. I think I only have one applique block that I'm doing. I don't know. I think most of mine are embroidery. But Beth of Goody Goods is also in this. She is responsible for the month of February. We also have Russ from Quilt Meets World. There is Pat from Flamin' Lotus Design. We have Crystal from Crystal Heart Creates. We have Kelly from the farm on Highway J. We have Eric from Treasure Heart Creations. There's Amy from Amy Dement. We have Martha from Martha's Creative Life in it, and of course, the girl Sassy. I am going to be in it. We'll all take a month, do our row, and then we'll send it back to Becca, who will then quilt it up for us. Or no, send it to Tiff, Becca will assemble it, and I believe Tiffany of Tiffany's Quilting Life is going to be the quilter of the quilt. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. My month is September. I chose that month because two things. One, I didn't know what a row by row quilt was, and I had to do some research, and I wanted to see what everybody else was doing first. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just didn't know what the heck a row by row was. And then the other reason was because that's the month of my birthday. So that's why I chose those months. But what I'm doing for it is Churn Dash is my favorite quilt block. I thought I had it up here. Oh, here it is. And I believe I showed you guys a little bit before, but this is how mine will be. It'll actually be, well, it doesn't matter. It'll be like this. And in the center of each block would be something that describes me. So whoever gets this row will know a little bit about my life. I chose to put, I will have either a Bible verse, you will know that I'm Christian. I will have a army symbol because I am an army veteran. You will see that person, whoever sees it, once they get it. Well, you guys are all going to see the actual quilt. You will see that I am a transplant. I moved from Milwaukee, Wisconsin here to North Carolina. You will know that I am married and that I have children. So I'm thinking of doing like the wedding ring, the is it infinity wedding ring symbol. And then I want to have like mama with like four little hearts, up under it. And then, of course, your girl is I'm not a farmer, but I just happen to have some animals. Okay, so I will have a dog, a cat, a rabbit, and a chicken. In this block. So that'll be cool. And mine will be foundation paper pieces. Thanks to Miss Angel for helping the girl out trying to figure this stuff out. And it will be embroidered. So it will have some of my love of everything in it. So I think that'll be pretty cool. And Stephanie and Jean, mine also. When do you celebrate? Okay, wait a minute. Let's go back because I think I'm lost. Celebrate what? Okay, we talked about the. Okay, that's the butt. She said she heard something about January and February. Got that. At Judy, my husband has plenty to do. He just wants working on cars. He flips cars and has a business. I help him with that. And see, and my husband loves cars too, girl. And it's an auction place that he will love to work at, so he can just drive the cars and stuff like that. That he will be perfect for that job. I'm putting the rows together. Yep, with all your help, and Tiffany will quilt, and then we will give it away. Absolutely. Yes, that's right. The quilt will be given away once it's all quilted. So I'm looking forward to that amazing venture. I wanted to let you guys know that that's what I was up to. Mine too. Mine too. What day? Sewing machines plus. Okay. I must have said something. Somebody said mine too. What day? See, that's all you let you know. I be talking out. And I can't remember what we talked about. Sewing Machines Plus is having a virtual quilt festival. You can enter your quilt and win prizes. Grand prize is 25K sewing room package. What you say now? What? It's Stephanie and Jean. Mine also. When do you celebrate? Irish Tail Lady, can you please tell me when celebrate what, honey? Because I I can't remember. My husband didn't have any hobbies. Mine don't either, and he drove me nuts. I be trying to sleep because I had work nights. He wanted me to spend the day with him. He had to find a hobby. And I do too, try. I ain't gonna lie to you. I try to suggest that, he finds something, but again, he can't do anything until he doesn't want to do anything until our daughter um finishes high school. She's in her senior year. Praise the Lord. Mine is 21st. Are we talking about birthdays? Stephanie, thank you for your service. Thank you, Denise. Husband doesn't have any hobbies, unlike me, but he keeps himself busy on the daily. Now that is day. Now, honey, I wish man your birth month. Oh, in September. Yes, yes, September. I celebrate all month long, honey. The whole month I celebrate, and I celebrate by shopping. My birth, I'm like, Lord, I don't know who told me not just. I don't know where and I started just not celebrating on the day. My day is the 27th, but no, I celebrate all month long. Every day I'm buying something. Okay. Yep, September 27th. Thank you. And now, believe it or not, I was supposed to be born in the first week of November. November 5th was my actual due date, but my mom, well, I decided I didn't want to be in a body with cancer anymore, so I decided to come a little bit early. My mom had cancer. Found out when she was carrying me that she had cancer, and that, believe it or not, the foot doctor told her she had cancer, and told her, I don't know where you have it, but it's somewhere in your body. The foot doctor, okay, the podiatrist told her. How he knew that, I don't know. I don't know. And she said, told him, she loved telling a story when she was among the living. She used to say, and I told him that when I come back, when I find out that it's not true, I'm coming, I'm suing you and taking this clinic. Ah. She went to the doctor, and evidently this doctor was known for his, I don't know what you want to call it, his gifting. And when doctors heard that a patient was said that this doctor said that, they listened. Because I can't see a doctor today, me going to my primary doctor and telling them that the foot doctor told me, my podiatrist told me I had cancer, and I'm coming to find out if it's true or not. And found out she had cervical cancer. No, ovarian. I'm sorry, ovarian cancer. I'm just trying not to burn my fingers. That's why I got quiet. I'm not sad. I do miss my mom. She passed away in 98. Actually, 28 years she lived in and out of remission. And believe it or not, she might found out that she had cancer when she was pregnant with me. But believe it or not, she died the day after my 28th birthday. So that was interesting. I was like, dang. My birth and your death are, heavily, close to one, related to one another. But yeah, she's like, I'm gonna take you for all you got. Sleep well, Donna. Thank you so much for coming. That's right, Jill. She said, girl, you celebrate for every day of the year. Sure do. As a quilter, don't we all celebrate every day of the year? Every time we see something that, like, oh, I need to do that pattern. Happy birthday to me. And I do miss being, I told you guys I'm a veteran. I do miss some aspects of being in the military. I did not retire from the military. However, I am a disabled veteran. Um, there are some aspects of the military that I truly, truly miss. And and the one thing I miss is actually, going to the range. I really miss that. But as I was talking to you guys earlier, something for me and my husband to do together, we'll be going to the range. We both have our license. Um, we've had them for many and many years. So we are going to start going to the range to get him out the house and to, for us to have fun together that way. and to, so we can meet other people. And because of that, we have life groups at our church. And that's another thing that he does to, keep himself busy. He's in one. It's called his group is called Weekend Warriors, and it's a exercise group. They get together every Saturday morning, and I am so proud of my baby. He goes on Saturday morning. He comes home. He does his exercises, and I am proud that of it, because we're both, fluffy people. And for him to want to lose the weight, and both of us, trying to lose and stuff like that, it has been amazing. And I join him some days in his exercise when he does it here at the house, but I can't join him on the Saturday morning one because that's his group. Right, Janine said they'll send you to the psych if you for a psych eval. Right, right, but that guy was right on it with my mom, and apparently many other people as well. But yeah, so that's what he does. My life group starts this coming Saturday, and it is called GI Jane. It is for women veterans to get together, get to know the women veterans in our church, and we will be doing some range time. So I get to not only, work on my range practice at the range, not only with my husband, but with fellow veterans. And that will put me in the, back in the mindset of when I did it, and, when I was in the military. I do. There are some things that I miss. Now, I don't miss going out and living out in the elements. Now they can keep that, but it was necessary, for training. But I don't miss it. I'm like, listen here, because they do stuff to scare your hind parts in the middle of the night, and I'm like, yeah, don't play with me like that. Don't play with me like that. I remember this one time we were supposed to be guarding this ammunition, and they giving us a weapon, our M16. You're issued an M16 rifle, and I was dang on good at shooting. Okay, they give us this rifle, and I'm like, and he's up there telling us, this sergeant is telling us, because we all had to take turns guarding this post, and it was behind. It was like a first of all, then I wasn't thinking. You do as you're told. So, but now thinking about it, I know it was all BS. They had this building, and it was telling us how, first of all, they marched us there in the middle of the night, so we didn't know where the heck we were going. But we were protecting this building, and it's supposed to have like gold and armor, ammunition and stuff like that all up in there. And they were telling us that we had to, protect it. And we had our M16s, but the ammo was inside the building. They wanted us to protect it. Please explain to me how that makes sense. Because we didn't have none. We didn't have not named bullets. So we only got issued bullets when we were on the range. But at that time, and then they were telling us, there's been a lot of threats over in this area. So, at that time, you freaking out. And it was like, okay, now if you're captured, what are you? They gave us a script to say. Yeah, I read that script. I told that man, listen here, are you seriously not gonna give us no bullets? And he was like, no, you're not gonna get no bullets. I'm like, well, I'm gonna tell them they can come in here and take everything. I'm gonna try my best to help them open up the fence, okay? Because I am not going to die over no ammunition and I can't protect myself. Okay. They told me that, Robert, you can go inside. I was like, okay, and I will, but you telling me to protect something, you better give me something to protect it with. You tell me, somebody out here that's, can cause me some bodily harm, but you leaving me helpless. Then it didn't make sense. The only thing I was hearing was, you know, an enemy, a threat, and we don't got no bullets. That's the only thing I was, thinking of. But I'm telling you guys, it was so funny. I was like, no, I'm gonna do my best to let them in. Hi, Leanne. But yeah, no, no, come on in, get whatever you want. Look, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you load it up and everything. It was like, you go inside. You can go inside. And I'm like, that don't make no sense. And I had to do KP duty. I didn't care because at that time it didn't. And in fact, they made me so mad. That's when I called myself start smoking. And even my mom found out when I got home that I was smoking. At that time, I only had like this happened like a week before we went home. So when I was out there that night, I smoked 2 cigarettes. And then I was like, well, I'm not even a smoker. I don't even have a pack of cigarettes. So it really was just a nerve thing when I was out there. But when I got back home, somebody said something. And my mom told me to go light her cigarette on the stove. And I would start smoking it. And then my niece ran, Ma, Stephanie's smoking. My mom was sitting on the couch. She jumped up, smoking what? She's like, your cigarette. Now we all grown. It's not like I was a child. I was grown. And my mom barged in that kitchen like she was about to whoop somebody's backside. You hear me? She came in that kitchen. She was like, are you smoking my cigarette? And I was like, yeah. You told me to light it, so I was making sure it was lit, and I took a couple puffs. Boy, she was like, I don't ever want you smoking. You better not, as long as you live, put another cigarette in your mouth. Do I make myself clear? And I was like, yes, ma'am. And to this day, I have never smoked again. I kept that word to her. Leanne, Stephanie, do you go by Sassy? Yes, I do. I was thinking Donna called you Sassy. I'm learning who everyone is. Do you also have a Facebook page? Yes, I do. It's called the group page is called Stephanie's Quilting Tribe. It is linked in a description box. There are 4 questions you must answer before you can get accepted into the group. One is, what is my favorite color? It is green. Another one is, what's your favorite notion? And then if you read the rules or not. And then I think Facebook also asks you a question. Are you going to abide by the rules? Make sure you answer those 4 questions and then you will be allowed in. She is working on a temperature quilt too. Awesome. I was in the Army. My dad was in the Air Force. Love your stories. Right, Jill? She said nothing like disappointing our parents. Yes, honey, when she came in there and read me my rights. Shoot. My mama she wasn't even in the service. She was like a drill sergeant to me, so I was listening. I was listening to old girl. You hear me? Cause honey, she don't play. But she was like, "No, ma'am, no ham. We are not gonna do this." Gotta run for now, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Yes, we're gonna be running soon too. I just want to do this last one with you guys. Let's see, the lion quilt behind me, you guys already know. That's a work in progress. I'm hoping to be finished with it definitely by the end of this month. That is my goal. I know we had quite a few content creators in the house. I know Donnell is leaving. She's a content creator, like she mentioned in the live already earlier, that she does have a live coming up. Donna was in the house. She has not been feeling well these last couple of days for her, the days that she had live, like this past Friday and on yesterday. Yes, I am Sassy Steph. Who else was in the chat? That's a content creator. So Becca is in the house. I don't know if she's still here or not. I think that was it. Yeah, yeah. And of course, Angel, um, over at Halo Inspirations, she has a YouTube channel and also a Facebook group. So if you want to go over there, please, please, please do so. Especially if you guys want to get your hands on that gorgeous patina. I can't wait to do the video for that so you guys can see it. Let me stop talking so I can hurry up and do this. But yeah, so those are the things that we're working on, trying to get accomplished. And my murder mystery quilt, that block will be coming out next week, if I'm not mistaken. It's coming out next week. So we'll be working on block number 2. And I am loving, I have to admit, I am actually loving how this temperature quilt is coming along. It's quite, especially when you're caught up, it's not quite as daunting as it is when you're trying to, catch up on so many blocks at a time. Like these will be done most likely by tomorrow. Like my husband had to work. Now, when I'm going to tell you my husband is retired, yes, he's retired from working for other people. He does have his own business, and it's usually in the evening or early in the morning that he'll go and complete his job. So he does still work. I want to make that. So when I'm about to say he's working, especially on nights when he's working like tonight, I can stay down in the studio, and then when he come home, that's when I get up and go be in the house with him. Yes, thank you, Becca, for putting Tiffany's information in the chat for me. Because if you guys want to know a powerhouse, I'm the opposite of Tiffany. I mean, I wouldn't even say an opposite, okay? I'm nowhere near like Tiffany. Tiffany can get Tiffany probably already done with all of these if she was doing this right now. And here I am still on the fourth one. Okay. Tiffany is a powerhouse when it comes to quilting. She pieces very, very fast. I'm a slow piecer because as you can see, I like to talk, and I am slow. I'm just slow. I am totally opposite of her, but she will be the one that will be quilting our quilt, the Becca's collab quilt. So I can't wait to see what she does for it, because each row will be so unique, and she's gonna have to custom quilt each row. I think that's gonna be pretty awesome. And let's see here. She's also okay. She's also dropped links. Thank you, Becca, for dropping links for Fallon and Teresa Louise. I haven't seen her in a couple of lives, and this could be because I have been, away. So I'm hoping all is well with her. And Sean and Ian, my buddy Ian at Off Quilter Crafter Ian. So yeah, we are almost done here tonight, guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them off in the chat while I'm finishing up this piece. And guys, you don't know. I have been contemplating something, and I'm just going to talk to you guys just because, like, I'm talking to myself. I haven't made any decisions yet. You will know if it happened one day when you see me, if you ever see it. As you know, I have locks. I'm sorry, I just hit the mic. I have locks. I absolutely love, 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 love my locks. And it is going to sound crazy because if I love them, I would be contemplating cutting them off. I'm contemplating it, y'all. I'm really, and it's, and if I cut them, I know it's going to be a lot of work for me. Well, no. It's not going to be a lot of work because I plan on keeping my hair short. I don't want it to grow out to where I have to do a lot of maintenance on it. And if that's the case, I would rather keep it locked if I decide to grow it out. Now, I've had locks before, and I sat in for 2.5 weeks, took the time to unlock them, and let my loose natural hair grace its presence, okay? I am not about to take another 2.5 weeks to unpick nothing. That was hard. And it was hard on my fingers too. So no, I'm never gonna do that again. I'd rather just cut it and keep it low. But I don't know what I want to do. The reason being is because no, the longer they get a little bit heavier, especially when you wash them. You get, ouch. And yes, it does drop once your hair dry. It does, lighten up just like, anyone's hair does. But I don't retwist my own locks. I go get them done. Now I could drive an hour to have my sister do it for me, and that would save me a couple of coins because the longer my locks are, and I have mine professionally maintained, so that means I have a stylist, a lock stylist, not just any stylist. I have a person who specializes in locks, who's only touched my locks. She's the only one. However, two things. She decided to go, she want to move to Jamaica. So next week will be her last time ever touching my hair. I do know of her, who she has. I will be meeting a lady who will take over if I decide to keep my locks. If I don't want to drive the hour to my sister. The only reason why it's a part of the dilemma is because, as you probably can see, I have color on my locks. My back portion of my locks are, when they're not faded like they are now, my locks are green, which you will see when I get it redone. They're green. It costs a grip, y'all, to now go to the salon to get my locks done. It costs a pretty penny. And I don't want to keep spending. Now, before Christmas, even before Christmas, before this senior year, my daughter started her senior year, I was going every month to get my locks retwisted. Now, since she started school this year, I have not. I only think I've gotten it done twice since school started. And because they're past my shoulder now, once they get past your shoulder, it's like almost $50 more. So I'm paying over, I'm just gonna tell you, it's like 200 and between 20 to $50. And that would have been every month, but I'm not going every month. So now when I go, that's what it's gonna be. And I'm like, I don't keep paying it. I'd rather buy fabric, you know. So this is one of the things that I have to think about if I'm going to want to do, you know, other activities, and I don't want to put it all in my hair. Okay. So your girl got some thinking to do. I'm gonna miss them. Now the good thing is I can, if I do cut them, I can keep them conditioned and stuff like that. And if I ever wanted to have them reinstalled, I don't have to start from ground zero again. I can have them attach these back, and I can go from there. So I have options. But I don't know. I am so confused. I don't know what I want to do yet because I don't want to go back through the growing them out, you know, growing my hair back out to get to a length if I want to reattach them or whatever. I love the length of it, but again, it is getting heavier and they're getting a lot money, money, honey. I had to think about it. So yeah. Hey, Teresa. Katie Craft spent the day sorting and ironing fabric. Awesome, awesome. But guys, yes, we've been here quite a minute now, so I just wanted to do that. I just want to make sure I didn't miss somebody else coming on in. I haven't even started sewing yet tonight. I just finished oiling my machine. Oh, but girl, you know we can finish up these tonight. But yeah, and I've been here to Katie, also Tammy, the other device. Okay. So yeah, I am trying to I'll be catching up on this temperature quilt. That's what I'll be doing the rest of the tonight until my husband gets home, and then working on other stuff. So that is really what I have for this evening, y'all. I think I talked about everything that I wanted to talk about. The murder mystery quilt, if you guys want to still you have 6 days. I'm gonna say 5 days because she got the countdown going, 6 days and 19 hours and all that kind of stuff. She got it down to the second. But I'm gonna say you have 5 days to make up your mind if you want to join us for the murder mystery quilt. It's called Murder in Greece. It is fun, fun, fun. Let me see. I don't know if because last time I was here, I don't know if we were able to. I don't even know what to do with my blocks. Jesus. Well, they're around here somewhere. I don't know what happened to them. They are posted. What happened to the blocks? I don't even know. I have 2 blocks that I made for the murder mystery quilt. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Did I put them in here? In my binder. I wanted to show you the blocks. Yes, here they are. The blocks for the murder mystery quilt. This is the January block. Absolutely love it. So if you want to join us, come on. Like I said, you have 5 days and some change in order to get signed up and get caught up for that one. But yes, what is the murder mystery quilt? The murder mystery quilt that I am working on is called Murder. It's by Murder Mystery Quilt. .com is all the information is in the description box below, and the story is called Murder in Greece. What you will get is each month, it's a year long. Each month you will get a chapter of a book. It's an original story. You get a chapter in a book. You get quilt a quilt block that you must make and turn in for like bonus clues. What you're trying to do is solve who the murderer is. So the first chapter is called Celine's Chariot, and I think this one is 14 pages long. 14 pages, well, 13 and a smidget of a 14th page. Now, if reading per se is not your thing, you're in luck because she does also have it in audio form where you can listen to it. Then what you're doing each month is you're gathering up your clues, and as the blocks, as you get your blocks, eventually it's going to give you clues as to who the murderer was. So I did one before in the actual quilt block. It was a nautical theme that the nautical flags was in the I didn't know that that's what we were quilting was some of the nautical flags, and it spelled out the murderer's name. So it is pretty cool that I think you will, if you're into reading, it is a win-win because you get to read and you get to make an awesome quilt block, and you're also assigned a Facebook group. There are four, I think it's 4 different crews. I'm in the Dementor crew. So if you do decide to join and you want to be in the crew that I'm in, just let Deborah know that, hey, Sassy, or she knows me as Stephanie. Stephanie is a Memoirs of a Long Arm Quilter. I want to be in her group. Feel free, come on in, join the group, and she'll let you in that group. And what we do is we talk about the blocks, what problems we had with the blocks, how we assemble the blocks, and all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, it's pretty fun. And what you do is you can either pull your fabric from your own stash. I didn't have time for that. I chose to go through Pinwheel Quilting Company, and they have a kit. I think it was like 129 bucks, a kit for the fabric requirements. So I can show you. You're really not gonna see it, but I do have a live that I did talk about this, and I went and I showed you all of the fabric choices. But just to give you a little snippet of what my fabric choice colors are, and they're giving you some warm colors, some neutral colors, and some cooler colors, and um, and it so far it's quite. I enjoyed the first time around, so I know I'm definitely enjoying thus far this time around. Gail Myers Wellness Life, you can litter box train rabbits. Honey, let's talk about this litter box train because my babies was supposed to come litter box train, and them little heifers, they still pooing everywhere. They're still pooing everywhere. And I'm like, y'all know y'all supposed to put that poo because I have their litter box. I have their Timothy Hay. Let me demonstrate it for you. This is the litter box. I have a bag with their Timothy hay hanging above their litter box so they can put their poo and pee in this litter box. They got the pee down pat. It's the poo. It's the poo that they're putting in the litter box and they putting everywhere else. I'm like, come on, y'all. Keep the poo in the box. No, they won't. They won't. And they say that it'll get better if I neuter them, or not neuter them because they're girls. Spay them. I don't know how true that is, but I will consider it. But I need to know if it's really gonna happen. You know what I mean? If it's really gonna happen, because every day I gotta go in there and pick up little balls because they're not putting it in the litter box. Um, Thank you, Katie. She said those look great. When I get to Florida, I'm going to have 6 inches cut off my hair and then layer in a tight perm put in it. All right now. Get worse. I left the bobbin casing at the pig pen. Uh-oh. Good night, Dave. Thank you so much for coming. What is the murder mystery quilt? We just covered that. Those are great. Thank you so much, Katie. You can, yep, did that. Did you buy the kit? I bought a kit from Pinwheel Quilting, and they saying hi to you, Benson, Judah. He's not alerting. Don't worry, he's not alerting. He wants his other. I'm going to check this out. Yes, please do, Leanne. That would be so much fun to have you join us. My team is Dementor, Demeter. Benson, he is so funny. Zandra, not a problem. Have a great evening, honey. We're about to get on off as well. So, guys, that is all I have for you tonight. I hope you had a great time on tonight. I had a great time chatting with you. And again, like I said before earlier tonight, my back is screaming. It was screaming and then it stopped, but now it's screaming again. So, yeah, I'll eventually finish this up. So next Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken, that my next clue should be in. So we'll definitely will be probably working on the murder mystery quilt. So that should be fun. Um, and I can't tell you at past that point because I know we got QuiltCon and all that kind of good stuff coming up too. So until the next, oh, you want to say bye too? Here, come up here so you can say goodbye. No, not my face. You know we don't do faces. So say until the next time. Say until next Tuesday. You're not gonna talk. Oh, he's trying to get his stuff. He's like he don't care about nothing I'm trying to say. So guys, until next week, be blessed. Have an amazing rest of your week, and you better not snatch nothing from up here. Have a great, amazing rest of your week, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Bye. Yes, you bye. Yes, you bye. Yes, look up there. Yeah. Okay.